Charlottesville, Virginia, a jury found a group of the most notorious white supremacist leaders and organizations in the United States violated state civil rights laws by conspiring to commit racially motivated violence at the 2017 Unite the Right rally, and ordered them to pay more than $25 million in damages to their victims. The 11 jurors came to the decision on Tuesday after a 4-week civil trial that was punctuated with emotional victim testimony, descriptions of horrific violence, and bizarre outbursts that sometimes sounded more like Nazi propaganda than courtroom dialogue. The rally left dozens wounded and one anti-racism activist dead. The jury was not able to reach a unanimous decision on federal conspiracy charges, however. Roberta Kaplan, co-lead counsel for the plaintiffs, said after the verdict was read that her team plans to refile the federal claims against the defendants. She said she believes the jury was eager to get home before the Thanksgiving holiday and that a new jury would rule in her client's favor in the federal conspiracy charges. "We think the facts were established. We think that the finding of liability in count 3 showed a conspiracy," she told reporters outside the courthouse. Kaplan let out a shout of yes as she stepped into her black SUV. The verdict in the landmark trial comes amid a resurgence of far-right domestic violent extremism in the mainstreaming of these ideologies, ushered in by Donald Trump. The former president's hyper-polarizing populism, nationalism, and racist rhetoric has enabled his followers, and some elected Republicans, to endorse violence, including an attack on the U.S. Capitol in January. For years, the legal system has struggled to hold these far-right extremists accountable for their actions. President Joe Biden, who said it was the racial violence in Charlottesville that convinced him to run against Trump, has made combating far-right domestic violent extremism a top priority of his administration.
Amy Spittelnick, the executive director of Integrity First for America, the civil rights nonprofit that brought the case against the defendants on behalf of 9 victims of their white supremacist violence, said even the verdict is a victory against white supremacy. "This case has sent a clear message: violent hate won't go unanswered. There will be accountability," Spittelnick told BuzzFeed News after the verdict was announced. Over the course of this trial, our plaintiffs presented overwhelming evidence that the violence was no accident. "We're heartened that the jury agreed." Matthew Parrott, who along with his neo-Nazi group, the Traditionalist Worker Party, was a defendant in the case, told BuzzFeed News he was unhappy with the verdict. "I think it sets a disappointing precedent for our civil liberties," he said. "The jurors have given us a middle finger." Parrott also conceded that he believed the verdict would impact how he and the other defendants go about their white supremacist activity. "We can't show our face in public again," he said. "If we do, we'd have to spend the next 5 years fighting another conspiracy charge in court."
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.